So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. First and 10 now from the 36.
36-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun.
Ferguson's pass complete to Puka Nacua. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got Likely over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing now on first and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a second and 9. Going right back to Nacua. Complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 14 on that hookup, and that will be a first down.
A gain of 14. And an Albuquerque first down.
Rizzo now. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. So, halftime straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Good instinctive running there. Spinning forward. Gain of about 7. the 23. This is 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, big hole left side. And he's in. Touchdown. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The kick is good. Makes the score Aviators 21. Our home team 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Aviators offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The motion man is Nacua. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short, complete to Likely. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. That's caught by Puka. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So it's 4th down. Punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Back over the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll tuck it and take off. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And left side. It's caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's first and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. Here's a toss as they look to run. And he will score again for the touchdown. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Meyer, good on the extra point. And his guys will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Aviators offense headed back to take over once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Albuquerque, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They'll run the draw with Walker. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Adams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Now it is first and goal. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Open right side is Likely. to the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Albuquerque. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
It's the score, Aviators 28. Our home team.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7.
His guys take over first.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And that will be a first down. Give up the middle, and a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
48-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On second down, they'll run. Finds an alley to the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25.
They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
The Aviators offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Man in motion, heading right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
The 41-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. To the air now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Adams. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Right. Oh, he gets it right back. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the air one more time. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Albuquerque, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Quick throw, taken in. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And an Albuquerque 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Aviators. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Aviators will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll step. And he will score! As a touchdown.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Myers, good on the extra point. And his guys back within 7. It's 35-28. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Yeah, Mike, and that should just about do it. They do have one timeout, so if you can get some stops, use your timeout. Theoretically, you can get the ball back. Not going to have a lot of time. Probably going to need a miracle finish.
The Aviators offense ready to take over possession of the football. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Only one timeout remaining for the defense. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Second and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Walker. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
That's good for an Albuquerque first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Aviators.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win for our visitors. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.
Hi everyone, Scott Hanson with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. We begin with a good one in the AFC. And here is the running back. He covers a lot of ground here, 23 yards, touchdown. The Huskies use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. Hi everyone, Scott Hanson with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. We begin with a good one in the AFC. And this is the running back. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Huskies are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a...
Hi everyone, Scott Hanson with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. We begin with a good one in the AFC. And it's Patrick Mahomes.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's our visitors and our home team. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to lead with a win.
On third down, Jackson. He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
And on Montreal, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
4th down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being the quarterback.
3rd down, 3 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Condors offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd down, Jackson. That into the hands of Watkins. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Henry. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
A gain on the play. That's good for a Montreal 1st down. A gain on the play. 1st down, Condors.
On the give, here's Henry. Oh, yeah. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Montreal 1st down.
Now Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
On play action, here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Montreal 1st down. A gain of 15.
Here's Jackson.
1st down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
17. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 6-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. the play fake. Jackson. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Montreal, first down. First down, Montreal.
Henry is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Condors are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jackson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will finally run him down. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and a couple. They'll stick with him again. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They're down and
It's a
3.
loss of 1. Brings up third and 3.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
No issues there. This one is good. And his guys are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Condors offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now, Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And it's third down.
Jackson from the gun on third down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
From the 33, here's second and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Now on third and 2. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this one is recovered by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
First down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 29, here's second and 8. Now it's Jackson. Throw to the right flat, it is caught, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. A gain there of 11. And that will be a first down.
A gain of 11. And a Montreal first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Montreal first down.
Jackson. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, so it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
It leads to second
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First down.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
A gain of a yard.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Jackson now on second down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Condors will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Yeah! And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
12-yard line.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in for the score.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
No problem there on the extra point, and his guys will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Condors offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Jackson looking to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson up top again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Again, it's Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
Montreal, 1st down.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here.
A 58-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Condors get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role. Who's going to walk away with a W? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Condors offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down, Condors.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
2nd down, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Jackson. He's going to run it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Now, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
4th down, you want to make sure you give your quarterback the option to keep the ball in his hands, and that's exactly what they decided to do, and the defense was ready. They played assignment football, everyone did their job, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Start on the ground, and that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here, and he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Condors offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Oh, big hole, left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play. And the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
The PAT, up and good. And his guys make the lead full. It is 17-13.
Visitors 13.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Condors offense about ready to take over once more. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. A gain of 5. First down, Condors.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. From the 31. Here is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
37.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Jackson. He'll try to run for it. And he's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Montreal. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kick is good. Makes the score Condors 20. Our home team.
So now
17.
playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
They'll look to throw. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
2nd down, 8 for the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. They bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 7 yards on that connection. And that will be a first down. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Send a man in motion right. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
The Condors offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This game level following the made field goal. They need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jackson looking to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Montreal.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
Here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Henry. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So it's a win for our visitors. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.